Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Let's see, it should say that I'm live. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to pull it up on my tablet so that I can see any chat if anybody comes in. Let's pull up live chat, and every now and then I'll refresh it because sometimes it doesn't like to show me. But I saw on another YouTube channel, Paper Outpost, it was a while back that she did it, but she made this background. She actually did a journal cover, which that would be a cute little journal or just a little booklet of sorts. But I thought they'd be cool. I don't know, I just thought it was cool, so I wanted to make it myself. And the paper is soft like suede. Morning, Angela. Good morning, Melissa. How are y'all today? It doesn't feel like actual paper. It feels kind of suede-ish. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, thank you. When I feel well, I try to go live. That's why I don't have a schedule, because I never know when I'm going to feel good and when I'm not. But I wanted to share with you guys this technique that I learned watching them. Good morning, Sandy. I'm so glad y'all are joining me. This is so cool. I hope everybody's Friday's going well. So I made 2 of them yesterday because I wanted to check them out first so that I could show you what I was doing. And I think they're cool. They're cool for little booklets. If you're a journal maker, you can do them at a paper bag. Is the way the Paper Outpost did it. She did it with paper bag. But I was like, well, if we could do it with paper bag, what about craft paper for backgrounds? And these are just some little doily things I cut out on my Cricut that did not cut correctly. But I was like, you know what? If I cut it down and do it like that, that'll be cute. Or if I did want to make a little book, look, that would be cute like that, wouldn't it? If I wanted to make a little booklet out of it. So I just wanted to make the background and show you guys how she did it. If you haven't seen it, if you don't watch the Paper Outpost, she's a really good journal maker, ephemera maker. She does all kinds of stuff on there. It's like a lot of inspiration for me. So let me get started by getting a I'm just using Recollections cardstock paper, and it is the 4.5 by 6.5 65 pound. I'm going to use a piece of that, and then I also brought in some paper bag so I can do it with a paper bag, but I have to cut that. Yes, she is amazing. Yes, I love Sunny, her little dog Sunshine, her little Maltese. I love it when she brings him into the screen. I love her personality. Absolutely love her personality. I've been binge watching her and Biddy Penny and some others. It's like, I'm not really a junk journaler, but I love all the junk journal stuff. So I've got a paper bag here that I need to cut down. And I'm going to do this differently than she did hers, because I don't have a big trimmer, so I'm not using no big trimmer, and I don't have a metal ruler, so I'm just going to cut my bag just like this. Let me use my bigger scissors. I have a smaller trimmer that I'm going to end up putting this through, but I'm just going to come along like this. Just cut that bag out. Now I still got another little bag I can do something else with later if I want. Look, I got a whole page right here that actually could be folded into a journal if I wanted to do a journal. Hi, Jeanette. This is so exciting that y'all have joined me for my don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm going to fold this outward like this. And then I'm going to cut along this line. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Because, well, I'm just cutting and doing. No thinking, no measuring. Although, if you watched May last night, this lady made shirts for her and her team. So now look, I can do that and I can just fold this. We could do this one and just make a little journal book just like that. We'd have a seam in it, but that'd be okay. Or we could do a little envelope out of it. Guys, if you're into doing junk journaling and all this paper, crafty arts, grungy art stuff and all that, you have to check out the Paper Outpost, guys. She's amazing. She's just awesome. All right, let's set that aside. And then let's take our paper bag and let's flip this one out. Oh, this one would be good for an envelope because it's got the notch already cut out of it. So I'm just folding it out like that, and I'm just going to cut along just like this. And I'm just, I want to share this technique with you. And morning, Trey. You have a new bottle of 16-ounce squeezed bottle of Elmer's clear glue. Awesome. Awesome, Trey. Why does your name sound familiar to me? I have some new glue that was sent to me by a subscriber. I don't have the brand bottle in front of me, but it's PVA glue. It's the kind that Bitty Penny uses and stuff. I haven't used it yet. So when I do some gluing, we're going to use this glue and check it out and try it out. But I wrote on it with a alcohol ink marker on my little glue bottle. She sent me the glue bottles and she sent me the glue. And so it's a new glue that I want to try. One day I'm going to get some of that Fabrifix that I watch Pam use all the time on her channel, the Paper Outpost lady. And I'm going to say her name quite a few times through this project, guys, because that is who I'm casing. I'm basically casing another artist because she did this a couple years ago on her channel, and I've watched the video several times. So now I have two papers. We'll make a paper bag out of this one. Make a little bag. Look, all we got to do is just take that. Fold it like that. Matter of fact, we'll use our glue now. And then we just take this and fold it over just like that. Right? No, my little thingy's not. I didn't line that up right and good enough. It's okay. Let's look at it this way. No measuring. I'm just doing, guys. I'm just doing. And we can put our little makes in this bag. She got you purchasing it too, Angela. Yeah, she's awesome. She's an awesome lady. I love her personality so much. So there we go. Look, and then we got the little lip right there. But now we need to flip this part up. So I'm just going to hold that there. How big do I want this? Let's see. If we want it to hold backgrounds, this is, look, that's big enough to hold my backgrounds in, right? So if I take it and say, do it on this side. If I take it and say, okay, there's room in there. And then some room down here. There's room on each side. So then I'm just going to flip this up like this, right? I'm just going to use my fingers here. No fancy tools. Yeah, she's a very smart lady. All right, so we got that flipped up like that, right? But because I'm making this bag and I don't want all this extra bulk, I'm just going to come along right here. And I'm going to get rid of this piece. And I'm going to get rid of this piece. But don't want it to be unsturdy. Let's see. We're just going to bring it in just a hair right there to that little line. And then we're just going to cut this line off. This is when I'm doing a different project than what I was originally starting out to do. And I learned this style from Seven Plaza. It's how I learned how to make these little bags. And then, of course, oh, I didn't do that at an angle. I want it at a slight angle. Just for bulk, taking down bulk and stuff. And just come along here and trim it right there. There we go. Now, I don't want this flap that huge. That flap doesn't need to be that big. Look, that'll come way up here. We don't need it that big. We can just take that. I do have a ruler around here somewhere. Where's the ruler? I don't know, but to get it kind of sort of straight, let's just use our trimmer. So I only want the flap to be about that big. So, ta-da! Now I got more scrap craft paper. All from a paper bag, guys. All from a paper bag. Oops, sorry for the noise. All right, let's use our PVA glue. And let's just glue this stuff down. I've never used this glue before. So, let's just do our glue. Okay, Miss Cordelia, I do like how easy it's coming out of the container. So far, I like the little container. I like how it's coming out nice and thin. I'm just going to line that up like that. Let's glue that down. Let me double check, make sure my chat's still showing me everything. And then I'm just going to come along right here. And I'm just going to glue this down. If Miss Cordelia watches this, and I want her to know, see, I'm using the glue, and so far I think I like it. It took her a little while. It had to grow on her, she said. But we'll see. I do like that it is thinner than the Eileen's. I like my tacky glue, but I think I like this glue too. Look, it's holding quickly. I love it. So now I have a little bag. And I can just label it whatever I want to label it. But now let's do something really fun. Let's close the lid on this. I don't know. Here we go. We got a little lid. So that was sent to me by a subscriber. She knows who she is, Miss Cordelia. I'm using it and I love it so far. First time using it, but I like it so far. All right, so to get this background, let's just take this paper and let's just crinkle it up. Let's just crinkle it all up. The more crinkles, the better. I didn't bring my black soot out. That's okay. We don't have to use black soot. You can use black soot if you want. You can use whatever inks you have. It doesn't have to be Distress inks or any of that stuff. For these two, I used my Distress inks, which I'm going to use today. And I also use Concord and Ninth inks. So I said to myself, Sylv, is that enough wrinkles? I don't know. I kind of want more wrinkles. Is that good? I think so. All right, now let's just flatten it out a little so that we can ink along it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know anything about the glue that you're using, so I can't answer any questions about it because I've never used the glue that you're using, Trey. I'm sorry. I wish I knew. All right, so I'm going to take my ground espresso distress ink, and I'm just going to drag it across. I'm just going to go in circular motions across my paper to get all my lines. Look at my lines showing up. Look at that. I could use a little re-inking going on here, but I don't have the re-inker, so we're just going to use with what we got here. We're just going to go along. And if you watch... Okay, Trey, you have a great day. Thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry I can't give you any pointers on the glue you're using. Thank you for coming in and joining us, though. So I'm just going along, and putting my ink down. I also have a brushed corduroy, but it's an oxide. So we're going to try it, though, because, I mean, brushed corduroy is brown. It should show up pretty good on here. We're going to do it after we go over and get some dark marks on our paper here. Try to, at least. This would have been faster if I'd had the bigger one and if I had a re-inker. Running out of my ground espresso, y'all. But that's okay. We don't have to stick with just the brown. If you noticed, I did it in green also. And there's some pinkish color in here. Now this can be, look, big enough to be a journal book, can be cut down into backgrounds, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing things to get my mojo flowing, guys, because I have been sick and not wanting to do any crafting. We could even make another bag out of it if we wanted to. And do whatever we wanted. Let's go over this with some Lost Shadow and see what happens. Maybe. Very good idea, Janine. Let's try it. I mean, what's the worst it can do? Except, there we go. I misted it. It's getting water. It's rehydrating. So let it set for a second with it. Let's do our Lost Shadow for now. Now, I have re-inker for Lost Shadow. So, let's just go over this with our Lost Shadow. Oh, I like it. I like how it's bringing it out more. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm liking the Lost Shadow. Yeah, definitely loving the Lost Shadow. Yeah, as Tim Holt says, a little bit of moisture just moisturizes the pad, so it can't hurt anything. It's water reactive. It's just going to reactivate itself on the pad. Look at that. I'm loving that. Loving how that's coming out. Now, this still feels papery and crunchy. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that feeling. I like the lost shadow with the brown. I really do. I like it. I like it a lot. But I also want some pink in here. Because, well, it's Valentine's Day coming up in just a couple days. And if I want to add hearts and things to it. This would be really cool for a Halloween project, too. So, it's... The paper will get softer the more you crinkle and crunch and maneuver. But if you want it to get a suede feel, she taught us a trick. And here's the trick. We can always add more inks. Like let's add our pink first. I have Kish Flamingo in here. Let's use our Kish Flamingo just to throw some pink in here. And yep, I'm going to go right over everything I just did because I just want to add a little bit of pinks in there. Oh, I love it. Love it. Thank you, Melissa, for my Kish Flamingo. Because I love it. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Wow. What do y'all think? I think it looks awesome. What did I do with the lid? Right there. All right, now let's take that ground espresso and see what happened with the water. Let's see if we can get a little more brown back in it. Oh, look at there. Great idea. Awesome idea, Janine. Look at this. It just inked our ink right back up. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Oh, yeah. Definitely loving it. I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. Am I too far away? Let me zoom in a little. You guys see what I'm seeing? You see that? Now, where's my lid? Here's my lid. It worked perfect. Thank you, Janine. All right. It's still crunchy feeling. Let's fix that. Let's get our hands mucky and gooky and all that good hunky-dory stuff. We're going to take some conditioner. Some hair conditioner. I'm using this deep conditioner. It says it's protein fortified with beef fat. It's just this one because I've got hair that needs that kind. So we're just going to take and put some in our hand. And this is what that lady Pam did. And then we're going to squirt it down with some water. I'm going to smush it all over our hands, and then we're just going to condition our paper. I'm just going to get it all over the paper, guys. All over. This is what is going to give us our soft suede feel to our paper, guys. I know, Janine, right? Who would have thought? Just some hair conditioner. Let's get it out off of our fingers and onto the paper. I know. I was like, what? I have that stuff. I can do that. I'm like, okay, I still have some right here. Let's get it all on the edges down here. And then I'm going to wet my paper, because I want to make sure it's all moved around real good. And then I'm going to crinkle my paper up more, because I'm really working this conditioner in. It's not moving. Look at it. Look, the ink is not moving, guys. The ink is staying put. I mean, if a little bit of smears, it's okay, but the ink is not moving. My wrinkles are still staying wrinkled. See? The whole idea is we're going for an old leathery suede look. If you want it shiny like leather gets shiny, once it dries, you just coat it with Mod Podge. But you lose that soft, velvety feeling. What do y'all think about that? I think it's awesome. Right? I think so too. So we're just going to hit it with our gun here. Just going to hit it with our heat tool. Yay! I'm glad you learned something new. If you guys are interested in stuff like this, you really should check out the Paper Outpost. The lady is freaking amazing. If you like my personality, you'll love hers, because she's quirky too. And you just flip it over. And the back is even like soft, guys. And then you can just cut it down. You can make a journal. Look, if you wanted to make a journal book out of it, all you would do is just fold it like that, right? Here, let's make a journal cover. I shocked your technology. When I'm not feeling motivated, okay, I will. Here we go. I'm going to type it in. The Paper Outpost. That is the name of her channel, the Paper Outpost. And she is amazing. Let's make a small journal cover. Let's see. I got some paper over here I can use. Now, if you have a manila envelope, just use a manila envelope. So I got this cardstock. It's kind of thick. I'm just going to fold it in half. It's 8.5 by 11. I'm just going to fold it in half. This would be good for all kinds of things, guys. She did a journal cover with it, and it was amazing. So, like, she took it like this. She went like that. Okay, let's open it up. Let me make this paper a little smaller because I want to be able to fold this over onto this itself. Right? I love the pup gates also. So, all right. All right. Let's pull out our trimmer. And let's just cut this down to 5. So we're just going to try to hold it still, Linda. And don't cut your fingers in the process. Let's just do 5 by 6. How's that? Just a little 5 by 6 journal. There we go. And then we could always do another little flip up one or whatever. Or use this for a pocket. We can always just use this for a pocket on the inside if we want to make a pocket. Oh, okay. I'll share it after. I'll go find her and I'll share it in the description after the video. So that way if anybody wants to come back and... Alright. So now I have more than enough paper here to cover this. And this seam, I kind of want it right there where it... There we go. See how the seam is like that? It'll be on the back side. Will it be on the front side too? Nope. See, no seam on the front. Just on the back. You see my seam? So this is all I'm going to do. Just like she would do. I'm going to trim this down a little. Because I don't want that much hanging over. Well, it doesn't really matter. There. Where's my scissors? Here, scissors, scissors, scissors. I set you down somewhere. My big handled scissors. There you are. I'm just going to come along. I'm not worrying about if I'm straight. I'm just coming along and chomping that off. Chop it off. Boom. It's gone. We can make pockets or whatever out of what's left. Let's put our scissors back down. Now... Cool. I'm glad y'all learned something new. I'm glad I was able to bring something from it. I wish it was my own invention, but it's not. But I learned something new and I'm sharing it with y'all. That's my goal. We're crafting together, y'all. All right. I'm just going to put some glue here. All along here. All along here. And then I'm just going to fold this up like that. And the paper is way more pliable once you do this. You got it, Melissa. You got her link. There you go. You did it. You did it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to bring it down here and pull it tight. And just glue that like that. Then I'm going to come along my edges here. And I don't want... She doesn't cut her edges off. She folds them down. And that's probably a smarter idea for me. If I just fold it like this at an angle. Like that. Instead of cutting. It's kind of like making a mitered edge, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember how she did it. I'm going to cut mine. I'm going to fold it across. Oh, can't do it until I'm just going to come along here, right above that edge a little, because I don't want my corner sticking out. And I'm just going to cut it off. And then right here. And I'm just going to take a little angle and cut it off. And try not to cut my finger in the process. And then hope my glue didn't dry in the process also. Just like that. And we're just going to take and put some more glue right here. And some glue right here. Just glue that down like that. Same thing here. We're just going to come along and add some more glue on this. Not some more. We didn't have any here to start with. And we're just going to glue that like that. And there we go. And we're going to do the same thing to this side. I'm just going to trim that up just a little. Same thing here. Just a little. And then I'm going to glue. I don't understand, when in doubt, try the 3 dots. I don't understand that, but I'm just going to glue that down. I'm going to put some more glue here because I think that glue dried. It's not going to hold it the way I want it to. I'm just going to bring some glue in here. I'm just going to do some glue in here. Now guys, I'm not a journal maker, so I'm only showing you what I saw. The lady from that channel that I've been saying the whole time, the Paper Outpost, has been doing. Just showing you what I saw. This is not an original idea, guys, but it's cool. Alright, and then just fold it along there. Make sure my corners are... This is the back. This is the front. Now, she took book pages. Oh, okay. Okay. And she lined these with some book pages so that you didn't see this. I don't know if I've got enough of this paper, but let's try this. Let's just cover it in this. Let's just do that. Okay, I know I've got a pencil over here somewhere. Come on, Linda, where is it? I know I do. Well, I got a pen. I thought I had a pencil. It's on the back anyway, so it won't matter. I'm just coming along the edge, and I'm just going to cut it off right there. If it's straight, it's straight. If it's not, it's not. And because I had it hanging off the edge and down from the top a little, I know that it'll fit in there because I didn't have it flush up against there. So, see? That'll fit. But I'd rather have my seam in the middle here than on the end here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold that along like that. And I'm just going to cut my paper. I'm not worrying about if it's straight or not. I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to put this one here. I'm still going to have a seam. And like I said, I'm not worrying about if it's straight or not. I'm just piecing this baby together. Now, I'm just going to rip it. Go, come on. You can rip straighter than that. If I had... We'll just use scissors. We won't try ripping it. Here we go. And that should cover that. And cover that. And we're just going to glue that down. Now, I don't have pages to go inside this. But if I did, I could finish a whole journal. But I want to show you how I did it with the... I did this with the craft paper also. Are there any questions on how she did it? If you're looking for her video specifically where she did this, she called it faux leather. No. Not leather. Yeah, maybe she did call it faux leather suede. And she coated hers in Mod Podge, and it gave a real shiny thingamajigger. Oh, cool, if I can. All right, we're going to put this one here. We just want a little edging to show through. Just a little. We don't want it all the way. Well, I cut the word love off. So I could just put it back where I had it, but I want this in the middle. And I want this right here. Oh, I might be able to line that word love up, huh? You're right. And the XOXO. It'll be a little off, but it'll still look cute. All right, we're going to put this one down first. Oh, thank you, Janine. Alrighty. I'm so glad we have nice weather today, and I'm able to get out into this room. Okay, and I do like this little glue bottle. And so far, I like this glue. All right, we're just going to line this one up here. Just show a little bit of the edges. Not worrying about if it's completely lined up with that. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for it to be glued down. Now I'm going to glue this one over the edges. I probably should have done it the other way. Probably should have tucked it. Let's see. Can I still take this apart? Oh, I can still do this, guys. Look. And it's not ripping my paper. Oh, what? Yeah, they're definitely easy squeeze. Easy squeeze. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I think I found another glue I love. Thanks to Miss Cordelia. On Miss Bitty Penny. Yeah, it's not lining up perfectly, but it's there. It looks good. Looks good enough. One edge or the other edge. One of them got to be up. One of them got to be down. Let's re-glue this. I'm not worrying about the back side so much as the front side here. Now, if you have grommets and... No, this is not Arlene's glue. It's PV... Oh, I wiped it off. It came off. It's PVA glue. It's the kind that Bitty Penny uses. A subscriber, Miss Cordelia, sent me this glue. She heard me fighting with that Eileen's glue, how thick it is and stuff, and she sent me this glue and these little glue containers, and I'm loving it. Ba-da-pa-pa-pa, I love it. I think I might like it as much as, so far I love it. I think I might like it almost as much as our glitter glue. Now I'll have to check the prices and see what the difference is in the prices. But if you're an art glitter glue person, you might like the PVA glue. at PVA. Yeah, if I wasn't saying it clearly. All right. Now let's get our bone folder so we can work this paper a little. There we go. Now we got a little journal cover, guys. Or a folder. This can just be a folder just to put things in. Like, would our background fit in there? Well, it would stick out, but if we put a pocket on it, it could just be a folder. If we put a tab on it or something. And if you want it shiny, you can put some shiny stuff. Now, where'd the other doily I liked go? I had two of these doilies. One I liked, one I didn't like. One cut out better than the other, but didn't cut out perfect. Oh, we could put a rosette on it, guys. Look, we could put a rosette right there on it. Boom. No. That's too bulky. I don't want bulk in there like that. Where did my... You could put this that I colored. I could cut that down. But then that would cover up all that. And that would, what's the point of that if I'm covering it up completely? I don't know where it went. I don't know where my doily I wanted to use. This is not the one I wanted to use because this one's got too many pieces that won't come out and you can't see the detail. I don't know. I don't know. Right? You can put all your little Valentines in it. You know, it can be your little Valentine folder. It can be for whatever. And then you can, like, make a little belly band for it if you want. Or you can get... If you have grommets, that's where I was going with asking. If you're a grommet user, you could always just put little grommets in. A grommet here and a grommet here. And you can make it so that you can slide a signature. You know, you can... Also, if you wanted to, you can score a line on each side of this so that if you wanted to bulk it up a little, you can bulk it up more instead of it just being flat. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can be done with it, guys. But I wanted you to see this technique. I wish you could feel this. It's nice and soft like suede. I wish you could feel that. It's not crunchy like paper. But my brown isn't quite as brown anymore. I'm going to go over this with some brushed corduroy because I think that's going to make it, I think it's going to look good. So let's just go over with a little brushed corduroy. Oh, we're ruining it, Linda. Oh, I don't like it. Guess what? That's okay because we can just go right back over with this one. Right back in here and get them lines right back up to where I wanted them. Look dirty, look grungy. It's okay. And it is paper, so if you overwork it, you will start getting little shreddies. Let it dry completely. You know, don't overwork it too much like I'm doing over here. And if that's not good enough, it probably is, but what it's doing is it's conditioning the paper. It's making it so that the paper does not get crunchy again. I don't know what a microglaze is, but you know, I love it. I think it's awesome. It could be so many things. See, look. Take my little bags, my little things, and just pop them in there, and boom, I got a folder. But we didn't decorate our bag. Oh no. And I didn't bring a blending brush out here. I got a stencil here that I didn't bring a blending brush out. What was I thinking? You can just put stencil. You can stencil your bag. You can do whatever you want to your little bag. See, I don't have a microglaze, so I couldn't. Do I have a microglaze? I don't think so. I don't believe I have any microglaze. You can just do whatever you want. You could stamp it. You could do whatever you want, guys. That's my project for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I was doing background yesterday to get me motivated. See, look. My backgrounds. Oh, what am I going to do with all my little backgrounds? Well, I can put them in my folder. Or I could put them in my bag. They'll fit in my bag. Come on, you'll fit. Go in there. Ta-da! Now I got them stored nice and neatly. This won't fit in it, but these will. And then that can just slide right in there. And ta-da! Thank you for the live. Thank you for hanging out with me, watching me play and chit-chat and chit-chatting with me. And yeah, I know who... Excuse me. Oh, I found my doily. I found it. Here it is. All right. So, I'm just going to glue that on there. Because I want it on there. But I only want it like that. I don't want the other part. So, I'm going to trim it off after I glue it. Okay, Janine, you enjoy your food. Thank you for hanging with me. All right, I'm just going to glue this baby right here. Glue it, baby, one more time. Right? But I don't want this on the back. So I'm going to trim that off, but I wanted to glue it first. Because I'm just going to come along like this. And I'm just going to trim it right off of there. Ta-da! Perfect? No. Cute? Yes. Ta-da! And that's what I do with things that don't turn out correctly from my Cricut cutting days. You're staying to the end. It ain't over till the fat girl sings. Put a whole new spin on that one. So there we go. All right, I'll sing for you. But first, wait, look. This would be cute on here too. Anchor it in the corner. I don't know. We have like 6 minutes till it's an even hour. So tell me, should I put the heart there? Should I put the heart over here? Should I put a heart over here? Or should I not do the heart at all? Uh-oh, there was a problem with the server. It doesn't want to show me the chat. What's too bright? Okay, wait. Oh, no, the thing is too bright. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll start singing. Janine likes it on the doily. Melissa says it's too bright. So now I have to debate. Is it too bright? Maybe I'll just cut one of these out, like that one. But I'm not going to do that right now. That one there, on the doily. What y'all think? That one's not as bright. Yeah, I'll cut the heart out. And then it won't be as bright. See, the colors will go better together because it's more muted. Okay. All right, so I'll do that off camera. But now I'm going to sing. Are y'all ready? I don't want Janine dozing off in front of the television. So, thank you for hanging out with me and watching me. Guys, go check out the Paper Outpost. She's awesome. If you don't know who she is, she's amazing. All right, guys. So long, farewell.